Hey kids! Welcome to the Kiddy Show. I'm your host, Nguti. I've missed you and hope you're doing fine. Today, we're going to have lots of fun learning. To start with, let's talk about the coronavirus. First, you've probably heard about coronavirus. Tiny little germs, way smaller than anything you can see. It's infecting a lot of people right now. Corona means crown in a super old language called Latin. When you look at it really close, like under a microscope, you can see little spikes with lobes that look like crowns. It causes a disease called COVID-19 that has made some people sick, which can be scary. But there are some things to know. Many people who get it have mild symptoms. That means it's not very strong, especially in healthy kids. There haven't been a lot of kids getting sick so far. It acts a bit like the flu, which you may have had before. This illness brings a dry cough, fever, and it can be hard to breathe. It might also make you really tired and sleepy. These yucky symptoms are signs that your body is fighting it. Your body has an army to fight germs. It's called the immune system. Scientists say much more older people are likely to get more sick. If someone gets sick, they should ask for help from a doctor. You might not get to see your friends or go to school for a little while, but know that scientists, doctors, and nurses are working really hard to keep kids and other adults safe. Now for some fun time while washing hands.
Hi, I'm Baby Shark Brooklyn. Wash your hands, do-do-do-do-do. Wash your hands, do-do-do-do-do. Wash your hands, do-do-do-do-do. Wash your hands.
Hands, diddy. Wash your hands. Wash your hands. Wash your hands.
Grab some soap, do-do-do-do-do. Grab some soap, do-do-do-do-do. Grab some soap, do-do-do-do-do. Grab some soap.
Do-do-do-do. Grab some soap. Grab some soap. Grab some soap.
Rub your hands, do-do-do-do-do. Rub your hands, do-do-do-do-do. Rub your hands, do-do-do-do-do. Rub your hands.
Hands, do-do-do-do. Rub your hands, do-do-do-do. Rub your hands. Rub your hands.
Rinse your hands, do-do-do-do-do. Rinse your hands, do-do-do-do-do. Rinse your hands, do-do-do-do-do. Rinse your hands.
Rinse your hands, do-do-do-do. Rinse your hands, do-do-do. Rinse your hands, do-do-do-do. Rinse your hands.
Dry your hands, do-do-do-do-do. Dry your hands, do-do-do-do-do. Dry your hands, do-do-do-do-do. Dry your hands.
Dry your hands.
What else can we do? Cover your sneeze, do-do-do-do-do. Cover your sneeze, do-do-do-do-do. Cover your sneeze, do-do-do-do-do. Cover your sneeze. Cough into your elbow, do-do-do-do-do. Cough into your elbow, do-do-do-do-do. Cough into your elbow, do-do-do-do-do. Cough into your elbow. Safe at last, do-do-do-do-do. Safe at last, do-do-do-do-do. Safe at last, do-do-do-do-do. Safe at last. Phew! Let's stay healthy, do-do-do-do-do. Let's stay healthy, do-do-do-do-do. Let's stay healthy, do-do-do-do-do. Let's stay healthy. Oh yeah!
Hey kids, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed learning all about the coronavirus. Now it's story time. Huge swarms of locusts attacked farms and fields in the East African countries of Ethiopia, Kenya, and Somalia. The insects moved through the area, destroying crops in the worst locust invasion in years. Locusts are grasshoppers. Normally, grasshoppers don't travel in groups, and so they do little harm. But when there are lots of them, their bodies and behavior change. That's when they become locusts. Locusts travel in huge groups, laying eggs along the way, which produce even more locusts. Swarms of locusts can do a lot of damage. The insects eat their own weight in food each day. Kenya's situation is the worst it's been in 70 years. These locusts are desert locusts. They began swarming about 6 months ago. By moving with the winds, desert locusts can travel up to 90 miles a day or more. The insects have been moving across the region known as the Horn of Africa. Locust swarms are most common when heavy rains follow a long dry period. The insects lay their eggs in the wet ground. This season, East Africa has had its heaviest rainy season in 40 years. The rains, which usually let up in December, have continued into January. The insects are a threat to lives in the region, where food is already in short supply. If the insects wipe out crops in the area, it would cause a food shortage that might threaten the lives of millions. Already, many farmers who keep animals are struggling because locusts have destroyed the plants the animals usually eat. Farmers have been trying to scare the insects off by shooting into the air or making noises in the fields, but that doesn't work against so many insects. Experts say that spraying pesticides over large areas from airplanes is the only way to reduce the number of insects enough. In Ethiopia, Somalia, and Kenya, government workers are now spraying pesticides to kill the swarm of insects. Though many people worry about the effects the pesticides may have, there seems to be little choice. That's it for today's show. I've been your host, Nguti. I hope you remember to keep your hands clean. Till next time, bye-bye.
Bye-bye, goodbye. Bye-bye, bye-bye, goodbye. I can clap my hands, I can stamp my feet, I can clap my hands, I can stamp my feet. Bye-bye, good.